I just wanted to talk about some mental notes that I'm just holding in my mind that I want to just express to myself or anyone that needs to hear anything. I don't know. First is, it's a realization that I've learned to accept my reality as it is. I've learned to accept 3D, even learn how to appreciate it. The missing piece, a missing piece that I discovered is that I haven't been accepting myself. I haven't been accepting, sorry, I'm getting too excited. I haven't been accepting my fears and my flaws. I've been just overlooking them, bypassing them in favor of my desire. That's been the missing piece this whole time. Because reality stems from me, and if I'm not even accepting myself, how can I tell myself that I'm accepting reality? One thing that I'm realizing about my whole spiritual journey is that 50, 60, 70% of it is ego-driven. That is an unfortunate truth. Well, I wouldn't say unfortunate, but that's just the truth that I have to also accept within myself. But it's good. It came from me expressing openness and curiosity within myself. Being able to accept myself as I am, where I am right now, fully, is like building the proper foundation. It's like I want to replace my lawn. It's like I'm taking the old lawn out and I'm putting the new lawn in. I'm putting the sod in. As opposed to what I was doing before, I was just putting fake grass over my old lawn and just hoping that the old lawn didn't grow through the fake grass. I feel like that's a terrible analogy, but that's all I can think of right now. In addition to me trying to accept current me, I'm reading back on my journal because I'm learning that I don't know if it's just short-term memory loss, but I write stuff and I tell myself stuff. I set goals. And weeks, a few months later, I'm writing the same goals because I completely forgot about the goals that I've written originally. So, what's the issue here? Like, am I supposed to be forgetting everything that I'm writing down? Or because I guess that means that I'm using, sorry, I feel like I'm yelling at you. I don't mean to be yelling, but it feels like I'm using journaling as a tool to regulate myself. And I'm not really using it as a tool to directly improve my experience. So I was listening to a narrow knowledge video this morning, not out of desire to learn something new or anything, just so I can have something on, and you know, he's familiar, and I feel like it's just beneficial just to have just playing while I do my workout or whatever. And one of the first things that he said that kind of threw me a little bit was saying that his audience has been watching for a few weeks or a few months and you're not getting any results. And I was like, so I've been watching for since 2024. That was like 2 years ago. But his definition of results, I have the title of the video was like signs that your manifestations are like on the way or whatever. I feel like I checked all the boxes. It's just the only missing piece that he brought up was you're telling yourself that it's not working. have to do is just tell myself that because I am experiencing these signs that the manifestation's on the way. If I remember off the top of my head, it's I react differently, I see reality differently, and I feel differently. And the last one, my desire seems regular, it seems ordinary. I don't think I'm at the last one yet, but the first three, I feel like I'm pretty much there. Because definitely I do react differently to reality. Definitely I do see reality as different. I realize that this is all an illusion. I realize that this is a very, very high quality, immersive daily experience. Do I feel differently? Yes. I feel like my life is definitely more peaceful. I feel like I'm definitely more compassionate towards myself. I'm no longer fighting myself. I'm no longer just feeling down on myself for not being where I want to be right now. And so the only change that I need is just to realize that that's it. Like, there's nothing else. As long as I have those things and that my desires seem regular to me, which I'm working on. I'm trying to, that's another topic. Let me get to that in a few minutes or a few seconds. But I just need to let myself know that I'm doing everything right and that it's working, and that if I know that reality is an illusion, why am I going to look to reality? Why am I going to look to the 3D, this illusion, for the validation that I need? Why am I still doing that? And so for the last point, where my desires are ordinary, I don't feel like I have a clear definition of my desires or of what it is that I want. Because I think my mind directly goes to the biggest, the grandest desire. Because I'm telling myself, oh, if anything's possible, then I can just get directly to my desired reality. I think it's definitely possible, but my ego, my mind can't get on board with that. So, what I should be doing, having to accept where I am right now, accept my current capabilities, I start off small, as if I'm starting out in the gym. Start off with smaller weights, work on getting the form correct, and building the confidence that I can handle the bigger weights, the heavier weights. And I haven't been doing that, so I want to better define what I actually desire in this current moment in time that I believe that I can achieve. Metaphorically speaking, I believe I can lift 5 pounds. And I believe that one day I'll make it to 10, then 15, then 25, then 50. But right now we're not at 50. And that's okay. Having to accept where I am right now fully, like for example, embracing the fact that I may be socially awkward. Embracing the fact that I am a little slow when it comes to just conversations. Embracing the fact that I don't fully believe that I can manifest this grand vision that I have for my life. Ironically, or what's the word? It indirectly gives me a sense of confidence in myself because one, I'm building a proper foundation. Oh gosh, I'm scared of this truck. I'm giving myself the peace of mind that my old lawn isn't going to grow through the fake grass that I put on top of it. By accepting where I am right now, I'm giving myself the confidence that I'm going about this the right way, that I'm doing this all right. Instead of like faking it, instead of reaching for the grandest thing and deep down feeling like I'm a fraud. Like, I feel like it's better to start where I am right now. It's better to acknowledge that I'm at level 1, 2, whatever. Then act like I'm at a level 5 or a level 10 and have nothing to show for it, and just sabotaging myself, lying to myself. To wrap it up, I'm almost at work. What did I start off this video saying? Something with ego? My spiritual journey has been 70% ego. Okay, I'm gonna admit that to myself. It's been 70% chasing the highs. The main point that I'm trying to say is stepping away from that, stepping away from chasing lucidity, which is an ego-driven desire. Recent realization, by the way. It gives me an upper hand. I feel like I'm saying the same thing as I was like 5 seconds ago. Being real with myself, that's the conclusion of the day, okay? Being real with myself, not faking it, understanding where I am and accepting it, is what gives me the confidence, is what lets me know that I am on the right path. And it's not the result, it's not the physical reality. It's the confidence that what I'm doing is working. It's the confidence that I know that I can enjoy life, I can enjoy my experience, regardless of what it is I'm experiencing.